getting something through about alignment. And when it's not fully understood that everything is about alignment, it's not whether we like or we dislike someone, it's about, do our frequencies match in that one moment? And it's very telling to us about, I've just walked into a spider web, sorry. It's very telling when we see people's actions when they don't get what they want in life. Old, young, if we've not healed our emotional body, if we've not healed our hurt inner child, if we still think that the actions of someone else is a reflection of us rather than a reflection of that person, whether that person can't manage their time or they just want a different life or just don't align anymore, is how does someone act when they don't get what they want? And so rather than just accepting the situation for what it is, we start to put opinions and judgments on things when we are not alive to make judgments of 111 on the clock, true divine alignment. We are not alive to make judgments of other people. It's a very, very low vibration. Like having opinions, it doesn't matter. We don't need opinions. That's all attachment. It's all attachment to... Sorry, I've been crying. It's all attachment and just transmuting stuff, so I might cry. Things coming through, but it's so pretty here. The heavier, denser emotions of resentment or hurtness, it's like if we don't transmute that, we just live in this very dense, low vibration of having to like put things in places and make judgments. And it's very telling when people make judgments of other people. We can obviously have our own observations and we experience things, so we share our views, but like being so strongly attached to an opinion, and also is that opinion our own, or have we just like, you know, absorbed that of someone else? Because we don't need opinions. It doesn't really matter. It shouldn't, and I don't like this word, shouldn't, but it would benefit us all if we just allow people to be how they be. And if their actions are disrespectful of us, then we know to swerve and that we're not going to invest time or money or effort into that person, because whether we believe we're being taken for granted, being taken advantage of, or our values and our lifestyles just do not align anymore. And that is a frequency shift. None of this is about personal character. It's about, we must go where we feel emotionally safe, where our energy is reciprocated, when there is not emotionally immature like comments made because it makes us feel better to say that that's a bad person, and we start to villainize. Like all the shit that I went through, I don't think those people are villains. Like I think they're deeply wounded, and they're deeply like, I don't know if anyone is ever lost, whether their mind's been hijacked by the lower realms or whatever. Just, I can't villainize them. I just think it's really sad and weird that people would target somebody and use witchcraft and spell work and various things. And spell work, again, is words. Like, people don't realise that we're actually entering to spell work anytime you speak or speak ill of somebody else. We're cursing, we are spelling, and I don't mean curse in terms of saying fuck it or whatever. I just heard someone laugh it. We don't need to villainise anybody. Like the creator, the most high, the unseen realms, the forces, our ancestors that have passed over, all the judgments are made by them. Osiris, Isis, Thoth, like whoever we believe measures our heart. It is not for us to carry those burdens of deciding someone's character. We don't need to have a villain in our life, or, you know, make someone, what is it, that quote about, you know, villain not making someone a clown, or like I'm a villain in someone else's life and they're a clown in mine, or whatever. Like, everybody comes onto the realm with contracts and assignments, and they're not going to be in alignment with our ones, potentially. And this is my belief system. So yeah, it's not going to make sense to some people, and they might think it's a load of horse shit, which is absolutely fine. But I've experienced loads of people that I don't like or have triggered me in various ways, showing me parts of myself that I need to readdress. And whether I have ever connected with those people or gently released and detached and just let it be, i.e. have no dark or negative thoughts towards that connection or that person, because I don't need to, because it holds us back, because we are meant to evolve. Because in one of the videos, and I don't know if I'll put this out because I'm quite emotionally charged now, so I'm feeling a lot, and not because of where I am, just because of the events that have preceded my presence in this resting place, is if we don't sort our emotional regulation out, we end up being a victim of our own medicine. And some people won't be aware of it, but those of us who are very, 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 very sensitive to energy and density can feel things that other people can't feel. And it's not saying, oh, I'm better than you. It's not. That's one of my gifts. I can't function or work in a way that I used to in the corporate world, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, because of what it dimmed inside of me. I have a light that is eternal. I have a flame that has kept me going through every single battle, and I don't need to judge other people for what they go through. It's really shit to keep having opinions on people that don't need it. It doesn't serve us, it doesn't serve them. Yes, there's a load of wankers around, but let them deal with their own wankerdom. We don't need to bring them into our kingdomship, our lives, continually. Like, we have to expand beyond those moments and those points of conflict. And I'm not saying we don't ever share, all those things don't ever come up again, but like, let the emotion not be connected to it anymore, because we've healed it, because it doesn't matter, because no one owes us anything, and we don't owe anybody anything. We just don't. Whether we've spent 6 years with someone and loved them with all our heart, or we've been raised by someone, or we've raised someone, we do not owe anyone anything, and nobody owes us anything. That's not the game. So I don't know who I'm speaking to here, but highly intense energies after this Aries full moon fire, and I just know, and I'm certainly not a fucking victim, but I know I've put up with unnecessarily bullshit projections, emotional projections of other people that can't just manage a conversation or a dialogue at this level of tone and respect and volume. It's just like, I'm not taking any projections anymore. Like, I'm not taking anyone's misguided opinions on what they think of someone else. It's like, just focus, like, mind your business. If we've got nothing to do as just to think and talk and make opinions about other people, then I don't think we're very happy people. I don't think that we're living a life that we really want. I think that's settling. And don't we all strive for peace? We all want it right now in the world, and some people don't realise how much they carry energy from other people, how much they are affected by the emotions of others around us. So anyway, I was going to say, we don't need to villainize or make characters of anyone, unless it's a funny thing and we just, like, you know, think about NPCs and going through this game of life. We don't really need to characterize anybody, because we're never really going to see the full view of someone else, because every relationship they have, they're going to be a different version of themselves, or we're going to be a different version of ourselves with everybody. And it's the one who brings out our peace and our love and our most divine self. I mean, we do that for ourselves first. Who are the people that we need to be with? If there's someone that keeps bringing out moaning and gossiping and this or that, that's not very high vibration, and it's sad. And unfortunately, as we move forward in time, like, frequency and vibration and alignment is going to be a universal language. It's going to be the language, well, of anyone that I connect with, of knowledge, of how we communicate, of how we converse. it's energy, and it needs to be addressed properly. New beginnings 10 1001 divine mirrors.